gentlemen, welcome to episode 34 of the TBD Gaming Podcast. As per usual, I'm your host Harry, and joining me today are the usual regulars. We have Reese. Reese, you're first. Welcome, Reese.
Oh, hi guys. How are you doing?
Yeah, Reese is taking out the helm already. What happened to Adri?
Yeah,
Things have changed.
for some reason.
Things have changed, Adri. What happened to you?
How are you
Too
guys
much-
doing?
Yeah,
How's everyone
welcome
doing?
back. Welcome back. We have Adri.
In my first ever non-camera role.
Yeah, no worries. He's busy right now. Whenever he's not busy,
I'll reveal myself again.
He'll reveal himself again.
I'll open up.
Open up. So welcome back, Adri. And then we have Zerk. Zerk, welcome back.
Hey, hi guys. Welcome to my world, Adri. No
What?
fees.
What does that mean?
Welcome to the no cam world. I think
I heard someone was yawning before. I wasn't sure who was it, but yeah,
No,
I
me.
you.
I think
I
it's,
bet you're gonna be.
I think it's Adri. I'm not
I
sure.
know.
Maybe both of them. They're both having the same situation right
It's
now.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday. I think I would yawn too, to be honest. I yawned a few times already. All right, cool. So we have some pretty good topics today, but let's get started with what have we been playing over the past 1 week. So actually, we actually continuously did a podcast for a few weeks already, so that's good. So let's get started.
Consecutively, right?
Reese, yep. So Reese, what have you been
All right.
playing over the past week?
I am, of course, Tears of the Kingdom is still in my list. I've been playing that a lot. Just to share a bit on that, I've been exploring a lot of caves and those discovery thing, and it's oh my god, it's just huge, man. I'm seeing a lot of caves that feels that they're not gonna end in like 10 minutes kind of run. In fact, there's
yeah.
one I had to go through like half an hour just to find the end of it, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the Satori trick to find all those wells and caves. You need to put the apple the apple on
Oh
the.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's bunch. I think about 7 to 9 kind of or I don't know, is a sakura tree or whatever of where it's around the globe. So you would need to find it and then put those apple kind of thing,
Mhm.
and then suddenly it will reveal Satori.
Is
And
it
then he will
is it
reveal
called
like
the mountain
around
god?
20.
Is it called the mountain god? Or
Yeah,
something
it's a
like
reference to Satori, of course, our late Satori, right? So,
that?
but yeah, that was a good I would say side quest. I don't know whether it's a side quest kind of thing, but when you do that, you can see all those secret caves, secret wells location on your map. Well, not on the map, on your view. So there'll be those marker, but those marker won't be like forever. I think they'll like you have like
They are
10 minutes.
very generous. I think they stay quite a while. But it's
Yeah, it
permanent.
is, yeah. Not permanent, definitely. So, and to be honest, you will see around 20 of them, 10 to 20 of them, and you need to catch up with all those lah, right? And the distance could go pretty far away as well.
Yep, I agree.
So
I actually
I'm
love doing
going
that. I
through
was
that.
surprised. I was really surprised.
Pretty amazing. Yeah. There was some. I don't know whether you have gotten the map to know where is the location of those trees, right? There's one stable. I don't know which stable was it. You can see there's a map on the wall that show all of the tree location.
Oh, is it? Oh shit!
There's like
I didn't know.
there's
Didn't
like
know
there's like 8 to 9 trees around the globe. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat.
that. Nice.
And then I've been playing a bit of Resident Evil 4 just to finish up. Trying to play. I'm trying to do the run knife, the knife run kind of thing.
Oh shit!
I
okay.
know it's not possible because knife would break this time, right? But I was just trying my luck to see how long I can last. Was good.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, what else? I think that's basically it. I might have played. Oh yeah, I give. I was playing around with FF16 demo, like the
Okay.
second round, just to get a feel of it again. But yeah,
Nice.
that's about it. FF16. The demo is actually, I would say, after going through the second round, and this time I wanted to catch up with some of the stories that I didn't get earlier. Right, I thought it was very narrative kind of demo lah, which is good. Yeah.
I mean, the demo at the end of the day is sort of like a teaser to get you to buy the main game. So
Yeah.
it did its job lah. It did its job. Let's just put it this way. All right,
Mm,
cool.
I
So
think
Tears
a
of
lot,
Go ahead.
a lot of people love the demo. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people love the demo and then they end up just already buying the game. So Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4, and FF16 demo. Cool. What about I skip Adri first, maybe Adri later. What about you, Zert? What have you been playing? FF16?
Still Diablo.
Nice.
And just recently
Thank God.
Final Fantasy 16.
And he
obviously.
finished Final Fantasy 16.
Oh yeah, you finished already,
Yeah.
right? Thank you. Ooh.
Like 12 noon when you just received your stock.
It's like
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're like 2 days of the game, right? It's like
no,
2 days of the game.
it was just released yesterday, right?
Wait, so you took a day only?
Thursday. Yeah,
So you finished
yesterday
the
lah.
game. You finished the
Oh,
game.
yes,
Serious?
Right.
no lah. I'm just kidding. I'm just I think 2 hours ahead of Adri's stream, unless he's playing behind our back.
I don't know.
Or right now. So it probably happened. So anyway, yeah, I've been playing those 2 games. I'm sure Adri has a lot of things to say. But
I have a lot of
Yeah,
things to say
isn't it?
about Diablo 4.
Oh
yes,
wow,
you do.
Adri, you have a lot of things to say about Diablo 4. Okay, cool.
So yeah,
So,
like,
just
yep.
just want to. Sorry, I was just before you move along. So, Diablo 4 came out for PS4 as well, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
The same price
Okay,
for
okay, right,
PS4
just-
and PS5?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just- Yeah,
Nice
just
one.
I didn't expect. Yeah, I was expecting it to be like next gen console only, right? But apparently it pops up for PS4 as well.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Good on
Right.
them.
But-
More people can play.
But yeah, correct. But very sad to see that despite how many weeks has it been released? Is it 3 weeks? The server is still having hiccups. I'm still having connection problem here and there. FF dropping, lagging here and there. But like I said previous week, the social interaction between you and your friends playing it is what making the games interesting.
Right,
And
exactly.
The post game is interesting. And if you haven't finished playing the game, just finish the whole storyline, which is interesting, better than the 3rd iteration. And you're gonna have a lot of fun playing with a friend. Defeating all the world bosses.
Definitely.
And I thought by playing Diablo 4, I can rest a little bit on my fingers and move forward to Final Fantasy 16. But it's a little bit more mashing button as well for me because you need to keep on
You mean
attacking, right?
FF16 is it? FF16 is it?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16. So,
yeah, exactly.
but it's fun. It's not open world. I'll leave the whole explanation to Adri later on. But yeah, it's fun.
No, you can
But
explain.
you don't have to play the game right now. You can wait till the discount. I'm sure someone gonna finish the game. It's just a 50 or probably 40 hours game. And yep, those are the 2 games that I'm playing exclusively this right.
I mean, you're eating
Cool.
good lah. You're eating good. Two great games as well. Adri, so what have you been playing? I assume 1 game only.
I've been playing Diablo 4.
Okay. What? Okay, fine. Let's keep going.
Surprise!
Let's keep going.
No, I've been playing the one and only goat of a game, FF16.
Well, I don't know. I don't know
right.
they have a goat as well. So just
FF16 Goat Simulator
Oh, we need that game. We need that
crossover.
game. We need that game.
is coming. You know it's coming. You become Ifrit, the goat version.
No, you're
Okay.
Never mind.
Cool.
Like,
You've
yeah.
always been the good person.
I'm just gonna keep my thoughts for the topic later. But yes, that's all I've been
Right.
playing.
All right,
Cool.
cool. As for me, I'll quickly go through Tears of the Kingdom. Not much,
Nice.
not much chance to play this week. Too busy. Last dungeon already. I'm at the Gerudo Desert one.
All right.
Wow.
I have an issue with
Garuda
that.
Desert. Oh, sorry.
God damn it, Adri. Shut up.
Garudo. Okay. Garuda Desert.
I know what you're
I
talking
know
about.
what
I
you're
know.
trying to say, Adri.
I know what you're talking about. I know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, we know what you're talking about. Gerudo Desert.
Okay.
I have an issue with the game. I think my first main issue is the Gerudo Desert, the temple, the frame rate chucks quite a bit, especially when you're outside. Before you enter
Alright,
into
okay.
the temple, so I don't like that. I can really tell. FPS, I'm never a frame rate guy, but when it drops, I can tell. So that is for me not good. They need to optimize that one. All right. But I want to get it done maybe later today or maybe tomorrow. But basically this weekend of the dungeons. I just want to see what's happening next. I keep thinking there's more. I think most of the caves I already explored. Whenever I offer the app, whenever I
Nice.
stumble upon, the one that I go with, regardless of whether you clear or not, they'll always be there. I think most of them are already cleared. So
There's about like 60 Ks, right? I heard it's like 60 Ks.
I think so, but I think there's still more now because the Gerudo Desert one I definitely haven't explored yet. So I want to see what's next. I
okay.
want to see what's next. I am stepping a bit into Mercenary Saga. I think I mentioned that I bought it last week. It's basically a Final Fantasy Tactics like game. I would say that it plays
Wow.
more like an earlier version of Final Fantasy Tactics because when you move, you have to select that you want to move. Usually when you play like a tactics game, you straight away your turn, right? Your character you can straight away move ready. This one they actually ask, you actually have to select the option to move. Then only you move. So it's a bit.
Ogre Battle, like that?
Sorry,
Was it like Ogre Battle? I think
have-
Ogre Battle. Ogre
Tactics
Battle.
Tactics Ogre, is it?
Well, back then it was called Ogre Battle, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So they, if I'm not mistaken, they changed the name.
Mm.
But yeah, I was referring to the older version where you need to click move rather than
Yeah.
you
For
be
me,
able
it's
to.
for me it's a bit redundant lah. Only that part I don't like lah. But the game itself actually, aside from that, the game itself is pretty fun. Also a bit harder also, so I like it lah. Not as like a walk in the park like that. So I kind of want to get this thing done. It's a collection, so it's like 3 games in one. So I think I can play a little longer about that lah. So that's Mercenary Saga Chronicles. Then I play quite a bit of Tomb Raider Anniversary. Tomb Raider Anniversary. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah, it's very addictive. That's my game where I just want to away from Tears of the Kingdom. I play that game. It's so good. I want that trilogy on the Switch, if possible, if can. So please get it there. Even the older Tomb Raider games should be in there as well. I don't know much about the newer one now, but kind of hope that you'll be there lah. But it's very addictive. It's very addictive to play. Plus it's cheap. Currently it's on sale. I bought the trilogy for less than 10 ringgit.
Wow, that's cheap.
So
That's cheap.
It's like 2 ringgit something, 3 at most per game. So go and get it. All right, it's on Steam.
You bought it for
On Steam.
okay.
Yeah, on Steam. Yep. All right, cool. Let me just move on. Let's move on to a very first topic of the day. It'll be a short one, I think, but mainly we want to share our thoughts on. Basically, I give you guys a context first. I think it happened yesterday, where Microsoft during the Activision Blizzard court case, where they actually openly admitted in paper, right, black and white, say that they actually lost the console war against Sony and Nintendo, and the reason why they want to justify they want to buy Activision Blizzard is that just so that they can bring in more games to them, because currently, because of their poor sales of their consoles, the only way they think they can compete fairly is for them to really go head on into bringing more games, like getting more game sales on the platform. So that's what they think lah, right? Thus they need the deal to go through. Only they'll be able to compete. So I just want to ask you guys, what are your thoughts? I just share you my thoughts first. I just feel like, I think I share with you guys privately already. I think that their issue currently is that their console is not selling as well as the other two, and they think that that's why they need to sell more games in order to cover the loss and maybe potentially bring profit. But since the issue is that this console is not selling, from a business perspective, that is a poison. Why not just remove the poison? Why not just do a Sega and then just sell games from now on? That's my thoughts. I just don't do console anymore, and then just sell games. What do you guys think? Let's go with Reese first.
Well, okay. I think it's definitely a good. I wouldn't say tactics, but because it feels very aggressive, right? But I think it's a good take that they want to go through that route, right, where they want to just say to the court that, hey, this is when I'm planning to buy big companies like Activision, Bethesda, kind of stuff, right? It's not because I want to control the monopoly, but rather I want to compete against the current market, right? So I think they want to use that route because initially they were being challenged to acquire Activision Blizzard just because they were I think Sony were claiming that Microsoft wanted to monopolize the gaming industry, right? So right now they're trying to turn that around by just saying that, hey, no, you guys are the big guns here, right? And the sales reports, and they're showing as an evidence, right? Which I think technically they wanna use those supporting details to support their claims that they are the last in the list, and there's no way that they are the reason that they're trying to get Activision and whatever the big guns, right, software developer out there to be a monopolized kind of business owner, right? So that's what they wanted to present, and I think it's a good take challenge. Whatever Sony is accusing them for, right? But in terms of to be honest, I think it shouldn't be an issue for Microsoft to acquire those big companies, right? Because I think it's just an issue to Sony. Sony is just worried that they're gonna lose the market when, in the real truth, kind of whatever that's happening right now, and maybe in next 5 to 10 years, Sony has pretty strongly established their standard, right? So everybody knows Sony. Sony is, despite their I would say fumble for PS3, was it? I think they fumbled a bit for PS3. Yeah, but they managed to recover. Just show that they're really solid up there, right? So
yeah. I think there was an article. I think there was an article just recently. They say that actually internally, Jim Ryan he said that he thought that he was never actually worried about the monopoly of Xbox side. Because he know that for Activision Blizzard deal, they know that the games will come because of just the player base just there. So yeah, it's kind of like I need to show the fan base that I need to show the industry that like we want to show the power. That's it,
yeah, exactly. I'm saying the same thing. So I feel that Sony just want to kacau lah. I mean, they purposely wanted to, and no any solid reason for them to challenge it, but they just want to be the naughty kid on the block lah, to try to do that, right? To Microsoft, I would say a bit of bullying, I guess, in a way, but whether the court will take this, it's I think it's the first or second day of the court session, right? Plenty more days to go for both sides to convince the court. But yeah, I think Microsoft really needs those. If not, it's they're gonna fumble again and again after whatever that happened, just because they can't break the market, right? But I disagree with you, Harry. I think they shouldn't leave the console market. I think they still should be in. It's just that maybe they need to start think like what Nintendo did as well. So maybe to be a bit outside about which is what they're doing right now. I think the Game Pass is one of the biggest I guess advantage of them. And I heard that they're gonna raise the price a bit. I don't know. I'm
They
not sure.
already
Correct me if I'm
already
wrong. I heard-
raised the price. They already raised the price
yeah,
for
yeah.
their console for Xbox Series S, X, and you also raised the price of Xbox Game Pass. Thankfully, they haven't raised the price for PC Game Pass yet.
Okay.
So, but even so, lah. I mean, it's Game Pass. I think at the end of the day, if you play the games, you still get your money's worth. I think it's
Exactly, and,
$1. I think it's a $1 increase only.
And with that, right, I think they still should be in the console market, but just maybe to endure it a bit. I think I don't know whether they are missing the fact or they're not considering this. But let's be honest, among those three, right, Microsoft is the youngest brother, right? Is the youngest
True.
brother.
It's true.
So they can't be expecting that gap to be reduced in a like 2 or 3 cycle of the console generation, right? Right. So I think they have been. This is going to be the 3rd or 4th cycle. Is that correct?
Wait, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
One.
This is the fourth
This
one.
one is the 4th one, right? Yeah. It's still pretty early for them to expect big kind of market share acceptance, right? And of course they fumbled a bit during Xbox One, right? So that would definitely still be a hit to them, so that they might need to wait a bit more extra to recover from that hit, right? So I think they just need to be a bit more patient and endure the market right now. But of course, that would need for them to manage their costs better as well, I guess. It's not about being the best console in the market. It could be. It's just time for them to focus, giving the best game in the market. I think that would be the most priority, because if you recall, right, back then, Nintendo did try to approach to being the best in the market, right? I think during the GameCube era, GameCube was the best console in the market, right, in terms of the performance and the
more powerful
but then
one.
it still and then it still fell to the ground because of how PS2 was handling the game software kind of part, right? So I think they really need to endure, but focus a bit on the software and try to think a bit outside the box. I'm sure they can survive in 1 or 2 more generation. They'll be good enough to be in a very fair kind of battleground. So yeah, that's my call.
Yeah, I agree. They need to find a niche. I think they have a niche already. I think they know it, which they are actually doing right now. Like just focus on your service, your services, which is Game Pass. That's one, and make sure that you. I mean, the Xbox Live used to be like super popular among like people who want to play multiplayer games.
Yes.
So why not?
Very popular.
Yeah, maybe that's why they want to get Activision Blizzard, which is like got a bunch of multiplayer based games. In that case, I think that's a good move as well. So just focus on those, multiplayer online service games, and Game Pass now. And also maybe if it's more mature enough, then it should be the xCloud whenever it gets mature enough. So it's all just service based stuff lah. I agree. I just want to correct myself. I say that I think it's still important that Xbox still exists in terms of console, because we need the competition. It's just that from a business perspective, like I'm still saying that if you already know there's a poison there, why not just remove it? It's in some way lah. Let's let other people get the chance to talk as well. Adri, you want to talk, or you want to move on to Zerg first?
Yeah, I can talk.
Okay, cool.
How's the game?
How's the game? I thought we were talking about Microsoft. The game of
Tricky
business.
Tricky question. I like it.
The game of business is something I am not that familiar with. high learning curve. It's a lot of too many terms, no active lore,
Wait, what?
no glossary.
What are you talking about?
Okay. So what are my thoughts about Microsoft admitting defeat and whatever. I think most of you guys already covered it. Yes, I agree they should focus on the subscription-based Game Pass more and probably less on the console. That way they can like get better games, I guess, on Game Pass. Not like it's not that doesn't have better games, but like more games to attract people to buy subscribe to their Game Pass and become big as Netflix, because Netflix doesn't have a console, so they could focus on a lot of content. So I think Microsoft should do something similar what Netflix is doing, like churn out a lot of games. And the best part is they cannot cancel games that are out on Game Pass. So it's a sure win for real, because Netflix just after 2 seasons, okay, cancel. But this one, like, oh, okay, you gotta the only patch is come into and you can get it anywhere else.
True.
So,
So I think Adri's sort of in agreement with mine, although I think at the end of the day we still have to accept we do still need another competitor in terms of the hardware, right? Yeah, because Nintendo is actually not competing with Sony when it comes to hardware.
Yeah, you did. Right. Exactly.
Definitely, I
Nintendo is
agree
doing
with
their own stuff.
Yeah, so
They don't care about.
They haven't been competing since
Mhm.
ever. I think
Yeah.
I think when the PS1
Yeah.
came out, they don't see it as, oh, we need to do CDs immediately.
Yeah,
They're
I think
still on
six-
cartridge. They
I
were on
think
Nintendo 64.
I think since the Wii they never do that anymore, which is
Yeah.
fine, but it just makes it more like, if let's say if Microsoft Xbox doesn't exist, then Sony is just like, it's gonna get very safe. So what if the PS6
Yeah,
is just gonna be like just a very 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 minor upgrade? Maybe they just say, okay, they just consider the PS5 Pro and they just rename it to PS6, and then that's about it, So we need competition.
Here's your 60 FPS. And you will here you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fine.
I mean, I'll be honest. Some people might just take it, man.
Yeah.
People
the
might just take
showcase,
it.
the showcase will be like, whoa, wow.
60
Oh.
FPS. We call it the
finally
PS.
60, yeah.
So it's not called PS6 anymore. It's called PS60. We go back to the old way of using
PS60.
bits to label our games. So it's like
Define it.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
PS60. Why? So we skip all the other numbers.
Yes.
Really.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. Okay, cool. Let's move on to Zug. You got anything you want to see? Any thoughts about this?
But Microsoft, a lot of people will see it's like a pity cry for Microsoft to change people perception on them, But I think after they open and close quote admitting defeat on console war, I think being Microsoft, I don't think they're not that stupid. I think they're moving towards a monopoly of game industry or market dominance, right? So I was just wondering, following what Adri said just now, if they really want to follow like Netflix. And Adri did say this, Netflix is what Netflix was early on, because they were the only one and they have Netflix everywhere. You buy TV out of the box, you have Netflix installed. You can even have Netflix apps in your phone, right? But for Microsoft being the one who bring forwards the Game Pass, which I admit the whole reason why I purchased Xbox Console X last time was only because, not because of the game, it's because of the Game Pass that I purchased. Some of the games were only available in the console, not in the PC. I can't remember what are the games, but there were some games that is exclusively for console. Which I think, okay, I just need to buy the console. But for you to even get a number one game subscription platform, like what you said, you need to be you need to sell a lot of devices,
Mhm.
But now they're not even number one, they're not even number two. So the only way that I was thinking last time was that, isn't it better if we have Game Pass and Nintendo and PS? And obviously that is not possible, isn't it? So there's no way. So the way I see it, moving forward or moving in future, maybe Microsoft can just focus on PC gaming, which is quite lucrative, isn't it? And as for now, we have Steam, GOG, or Epic Games or whatever.
Mhm.
And but if you really think about Microsoft, their reach and everything, and playing games like Diablo and how you see they progress, how they are thinking about all money, Overwatch and whatsoever, I really want Xbox to take over or Microsoft to take over all this Activision Blizzard company, just for the sake of to have probably a better management, although they may not be touching the company or the IP as a whole. So yeah, but I would say TLDR is like, can I say it's a manipulation for them to get accepted with the deal? It may be true, but for me, losing a console war, like us in Malaysia, we don't even have Xbox officially, right? For
No,
Malaysian,
we don't even
my
have Nintendo
Xbox is
officially.
actually, yeah, I know, but Nintendo is selling like crazy here.
Yeah, true.
My Xbox is still using a 2-pin, the US pin.
Ooh.
Maybe that's the reason why I didn't even open the Xbox for the past 6 months. But yeah, that's my thought. Having the one who had the console doesn't make me feel special because, probably Starfield later on, but the 30 FPS is something that people are talking about as well.
True,
So yeah,
true.
at this point, I'm seeing Microsoft as a PC gaming platform or subscription platform rather than the console itself. You can just say whatever that you want, but there's a lot of Sony good games as a console per se.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's no denying lah. Sony, I mean, compared between Sony and PlayStation and Xbox, PlayStation definitely has the more better exclusives. I think Xbox need to do a much better job already of separating themselves, making some unique thing that something like what Nintendo is doing. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next topic. We're gonna go through our thoughts about the Nintendo Direct. We didn't record this, but we actually joined Adri's stream on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? Or is it Wednesday?
Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday, is it? Where we actually
Wednesday.
join his stream via Discord, and then we just live react to the Nintendo Direct. So as per usual, we won't go through all the games. To save time, let's just go ahead and share three of the three games that gave us the best impression. Let's just put it this way.
Adri is
He's back. Okay,
complete.
cool. Face reveal. Okay, guys, this is how Adri looks
Just in
like.
time. Just in
Just in
time.
case. Okay, just in case you know, this is how Adri looks like. So,
Wow, Adri and the cat.
Adri and the cat. Okay, so Adri, since you're back first, and then you can. Since you're back on your cam, maybe you can just share
Yes.
three of the games that give you the best impression from the direct.
Okay. Three. First
Yeah.
one was definitely Super Mario RPG. A lot of people were asking for it. Were asking Gino for Smash, but then they got the whole game instead,
Finally, Gino.
which is like, okay, this is
Yeah.
something that people wanted, and I was interested in trying to play it, but I don't have a N64. Oh no, Super Nintendo, was it? Super Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
Super
have that.
Nintendo, correct?
Didn't grow up on it,
Smash.
so
They
glad they
didn't put it
remake
on
this.
on the Nintendo Switch Online. God
Classic.
damn it!
Oh no, they didn't.
So
Maybe they were
sad.
saving
They
it for
put it
this.
on the
That's
classic.
why.
They put it in the classic
Mhm.
one. They put it on the classic one, but
they
not
put the
the.
classic. What the hell, man?
Yeah. But
go ahead.
I'll definitely gonna get that game. I'm definitely gonna get that one.
Nintendo has been popular with random kind of things like that. I don't know. You see
Weird
those,
games
and then
also,
so
some-
suddenly
Yeah, some
random games are popping up
Yeah.
for Yeah.
Random games. That's
So-
so true.
So, yeah, definitely that will be, I'll stream it, and yeah, looking forward to that one. Then the next one is crap. It was another Square Enix game. Star Ocean Second Story R.
Oh, right.
Very nice. Very very nice. Uh, it's different than the first Star Ocean they ported before, and they used the 2D HD one. No, there was no tease or whatever. They just drop it. Star Ocean 6
Yeah, drop it.
last year, and now they're releasing Star Ocean 2 remake, 2D HD remake.
Right.
So that's great, lah. That's great on the Star Ocean part where they still churning out the IP. So which is great. That's great. Then
Cool.
what's my last one? Crap! It's another Square Enix game. Wait.
Dragon Quest Monster.
Yeah, yes, Dragon Quest.
Yeah, like,
Yo,
Of course.
this
Yeah.
guy, this guy is like Square Enix mode this whole week.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
How much have they paid
it's-
you, man?
They planned it. They marketed it. They say like, oh, Adri's gonna promote Square Enix game once we release FF16, and we got a lot of good lineup in the direct. He's gonna talk about it, which I am now.
Yeah, lah, I mean,
So
makes sense.
yeah,
Makes sense.
Dragon
It's okay.
Quest. Dragon Quest Monsters actually teased when it was Dragon Quest 5th. During there was an anniversary day or something. So glad to see Monsters coming back. It was a lot. Only the DS game or whatnot. Yeah.
That looks like kind
Uh,
of a monster collecting fusion kind of game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Exactly, yeah.
a popular mode in both mainline what's this Dragon Quest game. It's a side quest actually. In Dragon Quest 8, we would fight monsters, and then if we win, they join our party only to fight in a monster arena lah. But this one
Yes.
seems to be a main thing where you can fight anywhere. Probably like how Treasures does it the same as well. But it's more action RPG for that one. This one is turn based, like the mode lah, like the classic side quest mode they have in mainline games. So yeah, looking forward. And the tease at the end with the Dragon Quest 4.
Oh yeah, the whole
protagonist?
character, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool. That's
It's,
actually
it's
very
even
nice.
it's even before he got his legendary sword that he usually poses. Well, he was holding a normal scimitar in that trailer, so I don't know if it's in line. It's like a side story to Dragon Quest 4 or not, but yeah, looking forward to that
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
Cool.
Square Enix
Honorable
games.
mention, Myth Force.
Okay.
Nice.
Reese, what about you?
I'm just gonna say with start off with the one of the best game that definitely took me by surprise, and that's gonna be Just Dance 2024 edition.
What?
So
What?
Wait, I have to double here. What I have to what I have to say? What?
Just Dance.
This
Joking.
This guy, man. This guy. Ayo. Okay, fine. Just dance. Fine.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think Super Mario Wonders is one of my biggest take. Well, Super Mario RPG definitely, but just don't want to say what that's been mentioned by Adri, because I think that should be the top on the list, right? But Super Mario Wonders looks very new. I think Super Mario new Super Mario started off back in Wii, if I'm not mistaken, and they've been using the same format for same format until the new Super Mario, was that Deluxe, was it? I don't know, I forgot. Yeah, for Switch, right? So
Deluxe U Deluxe.
which is a port for the Wii U game, right?
Mhm.
But when I saw that game, the Wonders, it really does look fresh, and for some reason it looks a bit aggressive. I don't know. You guys notice when you can see the gameplay, right? When Mario was holding that he was trying to slide that I don't know, whether pole or some bar kind of thing, right? He feels like there's like a wind blowing, trying to slow him down, and then the face, you can see his reaction to that. It looks very new.
Yeah,
Looks very refreshing. Yeah.
there's more animation when it comes to
Yes, exactly. And then, like I shared in our WhatsApp group, right? So you can see they're trying to put that emotion a bit more on Mario whenever he's doing his moveset, whenever he's doing running, which is expected to be. I think that would be the correct path for them to explore, because we had Mario Maker, right, and Mario Maker has been pretty popular.
Mhm.
So they can't just be coming up with another version of game that you can always do at from Mario Maker, right? So I think they really wanted to push some stuff that you can't really show from the Mario Maker kind of game, which is what they're doing right now. Looks amazing. Of course, the elephant Mario is is uh, is
The Zerg,
By,
the
by that you mean
Zerg.
Zerg. By that you mean Zerg. Zerg is in the game, right?
That's me.
Yeah.
Zerg cosplay.
I'm so
it
happy
was a
for
bit
you, man.
out of the box. I don't know why they choose an elephant for some reason. That was very weird, right? But yeah, because if you recall, the last couple of Mario games, cat has been always the
Cat,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Tanuki, the raccoon.
Yeah.
Even in the movie,
Yeah.
movie is exactly so. They
I mean, we
it's-
know who's appearing on another
it's
sequel
brave for them
already.
to do that. I like I like it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's one. Uh, and
What
then
else, what
I
else?
think I think I want to go with the second one that really made me I think really interested is Wario lah. I know not many of us like
Oh.
Wario game, but
Okay, okay.
I've been a fan for some time because it's a short kind of game that you can just play like on an airplane or on a trip or something like that. It's a very short kind of game. I don't know whether have you guys played Mario game before?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
it's-
played once.
It's
I
even
think.
a stage in Smash Brothers where you
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
play
So-
like a mini Wario game. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool, right? It's like a short mind bending kind of game, or well
That's
what
the
you call
right term. Mind bending. That's the right term.
yeah, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, they are trying to do those prank kind of gameplay. I thought it was nice, and I think Batman Arkham Trilogy, the last one for me.
Oh,
I know
okay.
this game is old,
Ooh.
yeah,
Mm.
but it's good to have this on Switch. Definitely, I think Arkham City is one of my favorite game. I think being able to play that on
On the
Switch,
Switch.
yeah, because if you guys played, I'm sure you guys have played the game, right? It feels like you're really a Batman on a city kind of stuff. Arkham Asylum was great as well, but I think when they push it to the city, right, it feels
So
like
open world, right? Make it more.
it's open world, yeah. Yeah, and then you have those Riddler kind of thing, Riddler puzzle going around, and then how the society is like in a gloomy kind of day. I think I just love Arkham series. It's nice.
We live in a
Yeah,
society.
those three games are yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, cool. That's so random. Okay, so for Reese, your choice is what, Just Dance?
Yeah,
Okay,
Super Mario Wonder.
Yeah, Survival Wonders, Batman,
Wario.
Batman and Wario, right? Cool.
Yep.
I let Zerk do continue first. Zerk, what's your three games?
My choices has been taken by both of them, but Mario
That's
RPG is my first one initially.
Exactly. Yeah, same.
Great.
Yeah, Adri
It has to be.
spoiled everything. But anyway, yeah,
There was
the
a bit
first
of
thing
noise
that I
about the game
was,
being $60.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering whether it has collector edition as well, which I don't mind getting. It will be epic, isn't it?
It'll come with the elephant statue for sure.
Yes, I'll get that too.
I might want to get that too if it is.
Yeah, it looks so cute. But considering everything else that I mentioned, I was looking forward to play what's the name of the game again? the remake of 3D or Luigi Mansion, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Dark Moon, Dark
yes,
Moon, yeah,
yes.
Dark Moon, yep.
Yeah, I love that game.
Oh
And,
yeah, it was amazing game. I know.
I still have it. Yeah, I still have it in my 3DS. And the
Same,
second one
same.
is there's this one game that looks like Overcooked, but it is not Overcooked.
A mechanic one,
Ah.
right? Mechanic one,
Yeah, the
right?
many mechanics.
Yeah, that looks fun too. I agree.
Yeah, they want gonna be party games or something that you're gonna throw your friend away
Throw
with
your
your
friend away.
Joy-Con, which
Throw
we
your
did
friend
with
away.
Overcooked.
Throw your friend
And the
away. I like it.
last one gonna be Dragon Quest Monster. Not gonna choose that one. Yeah, should be WarioWare. Move it. So
Yeah,
those three are the games that I think I will buy. Apart from the RPG.
Cool. I'll quickly go through mine. Okay. I try to choose games that you guys haven't mentioned. First one is Headbangers Rhythm Royale. This is the one that plays kind of reminded me of a game called Rhythm Heaven on the DS. It's a bunch of mini games. In a way, it's kind of like Wario, but a bunch of mini games, but it's all rhythm based. So
Wario, yeah.
the Rhythm Heaven is the reason why I bought a DS. So I think I might get this one, provided to see how the price is. So Headbangers Rhythm Royale. A Wii game called Silent Hope. It's sort of like a isometric
A Wii
Diablo.
game.
Diablo style, like, like the dungeon crawler kind of a game. But I think this one you get to play in co-op, if I'm not wrong.
Console co-op, is it? Console co-op, right?
Yeah, it's a co-op game where you can play with friends and then you explore dungeons and stuff like. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of Diablo-like, but it's a very Japanese kind of a focused kind of game. That looks cool, and I think this one you already mentioned, but didn't dive into it. Myth Force. So it's the Saturday morning cartoon style. I reminded me of Skyrim. I don't know why, because it's a first person mode where you get to use sword and melee weapons, and also you get to cast spells as well. This one also another co-op game. So I want to see how it plays. Maybe we can try it out someday. So yeah, all three different games. I also honorable mention the Star Ocean one. I kind of want to play it.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I think the first game is actually on the Switch. Like Adri mentioned,
Yes, I got that.
it just released on the Switch without any build out or anything. So I don't even know it was there. I checked the screenshot already. It looks kind of nice also. It's not 3D like environment like the second game, but it's more on very pixelated like HD 2D style. So that game always go on sale one. So I'll wait for the sale, and then I'll get that one. Then after that, I want to try the second game. So, I think did we give our rating for the game? I think we mentioned before. I was a B. I think V was a B, right?
Yep, B.
Was it
B.
B minus? Oh no, Zerg
think-
gave B minus.
Zerg gave B minus.
To be honest,
Yeah.
to be honest, I think there's a bunch of games that are. If we can, well, basically from our discussion, right? Everyone is able to pick like a bunch of other games, trying not to. So it just tells that, it just show that there's a good list of games that were presented during that direct. I mean, Metal Gear's.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Metal Gear. We didn't even mention Metal Gear.
One of the best, right? So yeah.
I would say it's because a lot of first party game here, so I was quite impressed with that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rather than
You're right.
third party game.
True that.
But my vote was actually based on what I will buy. So
Yeah.
it is a good one. But
Yeah, no worries. I think most of us, actually, I recall only me and Reese gave a no. We didn't give plus or minus. It's straight up a B, whereas
B,
Adri and Zerg actually gave like a B something. I think it's a B minus or B plus or something like that. So okay, I mean,
Yeah.
it's still a good B. There's some
Yeah.
things are missing. Some stuff are missing, but I have a feeling that
So
they are saving it for September one.
yeah, I was expecting to see Hollow Knight Silksong, but yeah,
Oh,
we don't
that's
see that.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
I think
and
that
of course-
one I think that one
I was expecting
Microsoft
something Zeno.
Zeno.
yeah, Zeno was very.
Where's my
Something Zeno.
FF9? Where's my FF9? You cowards! Where's my FF9?
But the thing is, I think it was we only got to know that there will be a direct like a couple of days earlier, right?
That's true.
I
Was it
think
a day? It was a day.
they really surprised us lah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think a day
remember.
or two, right? So they're pretty. Yeah. So unlike the Summer Game Fest, right? We are having this expectation for like months, right? Just getting ready for that, right? So yeah, it's pretty refreshing to see Nintendo can still deliver those surprise in a very short period of time. Nice.
I'll be honest, I much prefer Nintendo way because I love the idea of you announce that event's happening, but then it's like the next day. Whereas compared to like Summer Games Fest, you have like a bunch of time like speculating.
Expectation of building up, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
I
a cool
agree.
event. It's a cool event, but
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
kind
cool,
of like
right?
it next day. I mean, even if it's next week, I'm fine with it. Not a few months later. A few months later. I mean, we're in we live as a society where we want things we want things fast. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go. I think I would consider this our main topic as well, which is we will be sharing. Some of us will be sharing our impression on Final Fantasy 16, regardless of whether you actually played it, you actually played a demo, you played some of the actual full game, or you have actually seen someone play it, or actually read some articles, whatever it is. Just this is the part where we actually share our thoughts of what we experienced our own way on the game. So, Adri, I'll let you be the last one first. 'Cause I know you
Sure.
have a lot of things to say. So,
Shouldn't he be the first one?
because once he say already, like we don't need to say already, we can just pack and leave. It's fine. So so Zerg played as well, but Reese haven't. Reese only played a demo, right? So let's go with Reese first. Reese.
Okay. I'm gonna be a bit honest. I don't think the demo really gave me the better idea of how this game as a Final Fantasy. It's definitely a good game. I feel that there is a very intensive kind of story that the game is trying to deliver. Very Game of Thrones kind of take of the game. In fact, some of the characters are I was just like a copy from Game of Thrones kind of characters. I thought, and this is my impression on the demo. Right? I feel there's like 60-40 kind of take, whereas even okay lah, let's make it safe. I think 50-50. 50 gonna be the narrative, and the rest of 50 is gonna be gameplay. So it feels that the game is really wanted to talk about the story rather than the opposite way, which I'm not a big fan of those kind of games where I always prefer games to be more than the story. Story would just be I would say a supporting kind of traits to the game. I'm not a big fan of Last of Us because of that, because Last of Us do a lot of that. They try to deliver the story more than the game. At least that's my opinion. So, and when it happens, right, as long as it did not sacrifice the gameplay, I'm okay. But there have been a lot of cases where I feel that those kind of games, they sacrifice the gameplay just for the sake of the story, which, as I mentioned, I'm always going to be a gameplay kind of person rather than story person. Because if I want to talk about story, I'll watch movie rather than play game. So that's my mindset. But the gameplay wise, I would say it's definitely a good evolution for Final Fantasy game. I think it's the right path that they want to push to. But this is my hot takes. I still love what they did with Final Fantasy Seven remake. That would be my if I had to choose, I'll definitely pick Final Fantasy Seven remake because uh, I I like the that game because it tried to differentiate itself from the rest. So and then while FF16 still delivers a good gameplay kind of structure, but it feels that uh, too similar to a bunch of action-oriented game, which I think one of the biggest uh, uh, comments that I see on our a lot of reviews that they're losing the RPG kind of traits for Final Fantasy. Again, I'm not the right person to judge that because A, I haven't played the full game, and B, they can be whatever they want to be. It's their choice, right? If they want to make it an RPG game, they can make it an RPG. If they want to make it an action game, they can make it. If they want to make a racing game, it's their call, right? But it's just that that in terms of the reception of the players, especially those old time fans, you'll definitely feel less RPG into it. There is Final Fantasy, but less RPG into it. And then I think my main concern will be the promise that they wanted to give is that the performance of the game should be top notch. But I think there has been a bit of at least from the demo, and as I mentioned, I went through the Digital Foundry, was it? So they did a bit of dig, and then one of the I don't know whether there's an issue. We consider this as an issue or what, but apparently they are separating between the what you call adventure against the battle, right? The battle they're putting at the highest kind of performance rate, but the adventure part where you move around, they're how do I say, they are minimizing the performance kind of thing. So yeah. Well, that's again, this is all coming just from demo. Maybe once I'll be able to get the game and I'll give a better view of this. But yeah, that's my take on my first impression. Yep.
All right, no problem. I'll go next because I'm the second one. I actually even worse than Reese. I actually never played it. But based on what I saw from Adri's stream, everything looks good. My only big issue is the oversimplification of the overworld. It's now reduced to a map progression. And for me, it just feels very triple A lah, especially for a Square Enix game. Would much prefer like some sort of a semi open world. I don't ask for open world, but a semi overworld. Sorry, kind of like Greedfall, where you get to explore some part, and then once you get to the next area, let's say like there's a so-called like a barrier, a gate, you just cross over, then you go to another further area already. I would much prefer that. That's my general thought of the game. I mean, that's everything's pretty okay. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, right? I actually didn't know this, but the voice actor for Sid, right? No wonder he sounded so familiar. He's actually
Diablo.
no. I don't play Diablo, dude. He's the guy that plays he's in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. He's the one that voiced Charles
Yes.
Vane.
Yes.
No wonder his voice so unique. No wonder I heard of him before. I can't remember. Then when I search Charles Vane, no wonder. Good to know. No wonder it sounds so familiar. All right,
It was
cool.
in the Harry Potter films as well.
But that his role is so he hardly speaks.
small there.
Yeah, so that's why
Yeah.
I don't remember him. But
Wasted.
I remember Charles Vane, man. I remember Charles because it's
Yeah, I remember him too.
such a unique voice. But that's my impression. I say it before. I accepted the fact that it's a Final Fantasy game already. It's a Final Fantasy game. This is where Final Fantasy wants to be. then hopefully it sells well so that they will go there lah. But I just hope that they will still invest on maybe like I did say before. I think come up with two divisions like what Monster Hunter team does. You get to satisfy the evolution, which is FF16. You have your FF17, whatever it is. But maybe you can have some other games that's a bit more also FF, but maybe a spin-off. I miss the spin-off, man. Like FF16,
Stranger
like
of Paradise.
Okay, true. That's true too. So do some spin-off as well that can satisfy people that maybe there maybe some kind of older fans lah. So yeah, I think it's okay. Hopefully it sells well lah. And please don't get mad on 88 Metacritic. It's good actually. So
Yeah, I don't mind.
yeah, it's actually good.
It's good.
It's a fun game. It's a fun game at the end of the day.
It is.
Let's be civil and more mature on it lah. All right, cool. Let's move to who want to go first? Adri or Zerg? You both decide.
Adri can go first if you want. Because he has
So
been
don't know who
holding
to
that
give.
fort for so long.
No, Zerg is above me 2 hours, right?
Probably 4 hours now.
He's playing it right now.
No,
I can
I'm not. You see my account. I'm not playing.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should do the spot check on them. Okay,
I'm
okay.
children. I can't play all the time. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
let's
go,
go.
I'll
Adri
go,
first.
I'll
Adri
go.
goes. Adri first.
All right. So, geez, this game is, I can't believe it. It exists. I haven't felt this excited for a game in a long time. The feeling when playing it, the first one I felt I could remember was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Oh,
okay.
When you fight the boss and then the rock music came in and then you're like slicing everything and then they show your rank or whatever. So FF16 able to capture that same moment with its spectacles and the boss fights. Even though their gameplay, this is the best thing about FF16. Their gameplay mechanics are not innovation. They're just grab the best ones and they put it all in this game. Like the starting part where you play as Phoenix. That's like Panzer Dragoon right there, right? Everyone loves Panzer Dragoon gameplay. So they just take that and then put it in this boss fight. And then you don't see it ever again. It doesn't overstate. It's perfect for that moment.
True.
So yeah. So then you have the kaiju fights. The Ifrit versus Garuda. I didn't stream that. I streamed a bit, but I had to leave because my son cut at the time. But that one was like, holy crap! You fight Garuda as human Clive, and then you fight as Ifrit. Like holy crap! The controls were not clunky. They feel natural. Like you really evolve into Ifrit.
Sorry,
Garuda
Adri, I just stop you for just a moment because
Okay,
I want to give a point to the game because I don't think it's spoiler, but I actually saw someone actually stream it. I thought the kaiju battles is gonna be very clunky because the icons are so small, so big. I thought it's gonna be more like the on rails kind of like the Panzer Dragoon, but I saw someone actually play it. Not story spoiler also like it's just a battle scene between icons. If you really felt like you are like controlling Clive against another enemy, but you're actually playing as an icon, but it's not very clunky. It feels like you're very very human like kind of control. There's combos and stuff like that. So I'll give a point to that. Like I didn't expect that. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So icon gameplay is not the same. It's different for each fight. So they put some variety in there.
Good on them.
Go to them for like, let's not stick to one. Let's not like do like an over the top third person. You just press one button and you bash thing. You just you play as Phoenix, you play as Panzer Dragoon. You use if you do it like almost a fighting game style fight thing. So yeah, they have that, which is very impressive. I can see where development for this game comes in. They want to incorporate a lot of one of the best gaming innovations in their game. So, and they did it. I think they did it, especially when you control as Clive. His moves, man, was everything's so smooth. Can you believe it? Like everything just connects straight away. Like I can cancel, I can cancel to another ability just like that.
Mhm.
No matter what you equip, it's just you can like spam all the icon abilities. You got two icon abilities per icon, right? So you can spam all four if you know the
Six,
timing and whatnot.
it's six, right? You got well
You get three,
from the
yeah.
demo, yeah, you get three, right?
You get three. So far, I have two, Garuda and Ifrit.
Okay.
And once you stagger that, what do you like spam? I spam everything I could just to get that high damage thing.
Mhm.
So
Sorry, I
but,
mean Naruto Skate on that. We don't have the high attack, low attack, right? It's all this one button, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? There's no
yes,
any high attack,
there's a
low
short
attack.
range, long
Okay, right.
range button,
Uh, the long range is the magic
the magic one. Yeah,
button, right?
yeah,
Okay, all right, sure.
yeah.
Mm, okay.
So to add on that, the combo path for Clive is like almost limitless. Like you could like uh short range, long range, and then hold the long range button, you charge up, or then you use your dog. Your dog even increase your combo some more. So you use your dog, he spins around in the air, and then you go use your Phoenix or you use your Garuda or whatever to get close to the enemy. It's crazy, man. The combo is anything. I always looking forward to the fight. Even normal enemies, I'm looking forward to the sections, and it doesn't feel like Devil May Cry at all. Even though people can say, "Oh, this is like DMC 16 or whatever," but it definitely different based on the button mapping and your utility and kick your abilities. Is definitely Final Fantasy for sure because yeah, they use it very well. They incorporate very well into their world and the action adventure action RPG gameplay. So yes. And moving on from that, the story, man, I cannot believe this is the most emotional story I have ever felt ever in a FF game. Uh, you remember me playing the demo, right, Harry? So
Mm.
I was telling the same story to a friend in the office lah. She doesn't play any games. She's not a gamer or whatever, but she knows Game of Thrones or whatever. So I told her about the whole demo thing, like everything. You didn't see me cry or whatever, right, during stream, but when I told her about Joshua and Clive having this relationship, they have these moments and whatnot prior before the big fight. I was tearing up. I don't know why I was tearing up in front of her. Like, shit, I just think about my two boys in this two 3D boys or whatever, my sons, and I feel like yeah, Clive is like my eldest and Joshua is my youngest, and this is what I would see my son doing it, and I would die being beheaded in front of my youngest son. That's how I see
I was
myself.
about to ask that. Do you want to be that?
That's what, yeah, I probably think so, but the mom is definitely not my wife lah for sure. My wife loves my two kids, love our two kids, but yeah, but as the story forward and we see adult Clive in his 30s, right? He's 28, I believe. Yeah, 28. Yeah. So as I proceed with the story, he's filled with guilt and everything. He expresses himself. The voice acting is very good. Ben Starr does a very good main character voice. He's very good as Clive. So there was one part he was opening up to Jill, right? And he was talking about his past and whatever he has gone through. And you can feel the sadness, the guilt, the sorrow. Like he was about to cry, and I almost cry with him. Like,
I mean,
holy crap.
I have read the article that he recently lost his father, so he channeled his sadness, his emotion. Let's just put it this way.
Right.
Into the voice acting. So,
That's very well done.
I totally missed the part when you stream it.
Yeah,
but
it
I
was
wouldn't
at
be
night.
surprised.
It
I
was
wouldn't
last
be
night.
surprised. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
So yeah, he did a very good job. The voice acting here are very good lah. I think it's even better than FF15. I gotta say. But the emotional weight that you feel in Clive is there, and I'm willing to go through it until the very end, and to see how it solves for him. He deserves better, man. Clive deserves better.
I'll be honest, right? I hope the game goes well until the end, because I've been reading some stuff where they say that okay lah, it's opinion lah, but they say that the game fumbles quite a bit when it comes to the last
The last
one of
act?
yeah, kind of like the last part. They say that one of the last few parts where the story kind of fumbles. So
Okay.
I think that happens quite a bit on Final Fantasy games as well. FF9 was
It's kinda, yeah.
FF9 was my favorite game. I have to admit, the FF9 the last act was like, okay, fine. So yeah.
Oh, last act, I thought it was amazing. Damn. What's wrong with that?
It's not
It was good.
bad. It's not bad. It just goes places lah. Like, let's just put it. It just goes places.
You
It
fight
just
a
goes
fairy at
places.
the end.
Yeah,
I
you
would
just go
disagree with
places. You just go places. I mean, if without that part, you won't have all the best music in FF9 lah. So it's fine. Yeah, I'm just hope the story will end well lah, because like you said,
Yeah.
I think the main character this round deserves a good ending or closure lah.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
Yeah. When they mentioned this game is like a full of dark elements, that I could see it even in a normal cutscene. Like the racism in this game is quite strong. Like
Against
Is
the
the magic
right?
bearers,
Oh,
yeah, the magic bearers and the normal people.
Right.
Yeah, like I can see why Yoshi P didn't put people of color. Like if he did, it would be much worse, don't you think? Like he's a person of color and he's a bearer. Like, oh my god, this is so bad.
I don't know though.
I can feel like they might get bashed even more. I don't know. You never know. You never know with these woke people, right? Like suddenly, oh, he's a magic user and a black guy, and that's man, Square Enix is racist. So that kind of thing.
I don't know though. I feel like it could.
He could have done. He could. I agree with the consensus that I think he could have just add those colored around the world, right? It doesn't have to be. Yeah, that would, because now that is gonna be a big thing that a lot of people are gonna be punishing it for. Because I've seen some of the reviews are starting to talk about that, right? Kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it feels a lost opportunity that they didn't do that for some reason. But I don't know.
I agree with
Because,
Reese. I agree with Reese because I feel like you could have just add people of color in, and those people won't be immediately become like the one that's being stereotyped. We could have normal black guy.
Nowadays, right?
I see it.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's like against like being, is it racist? I don't know what cis is that lah. Against summoners, which not necessarily has to be black. It could be white or whatever it is. This is the chance where I feel like they could have just put people of color in both sides at the end to just show that how silly the racism is actually. You know, that's what I think. That's what I think.
Just to point out that as well, I've heard that this game is being banned in some of the countries, right? For
Saudi Arabia.
Was it? Yeah, for I don't, because I bet it's about the storyline, but if they can do that, right? If they can take those so-called new streams of trend nowadays, right? They should have also applied that color thing as well. I don't know. I was just
I think
was
you're right.
just-
Yeah, sorry.
yeah,
I misspoke. But yeah, if they put the people of color and make like them being racist to their own kind for being magic
Yeah.
people,
Yes.
that will be a better commentary.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm sure he has a reason. I'm sure but it's just that maybe it wasn't explained clearly or something like that. I'm pretty sure there's a reason. Yeah. So and then
True. Okay, carry on. What else? What else we let?
I think that's okay. That's fine for me. We can pass to Zerk.
Wait. Before that, I want to ask you, Adri, because
Okay.
you are the connection to my question, right? So
On the
you
connection.
you played Stranger Paradise, right? You played
Yes.
Stranger
Yes.
Paradise,
You love that
and then
game,
you
man.
played this, and then you love that game. So how's it in comparison?
Comparison? Oh,
Ah.
good question. That's a good. I never thought of it until you mentioned that. They're
It's similar.
it's not similar. Stranger of Paradise is more to like Souls-like kind of gameplay.
Mm.
He doesn't. They don't have air combos or whatever.
Okay.
Dark Souls with
So
air
Was
combos.
was Stranger Paradise a party game kind of thing?
yeah, not really a
Oh,
part.
party
Yeah, you
game,
can actually
sorry.
multiplayer. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a party game. Yes,
I'm sorry,
like,
guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I say
yeah.
party
You
game.
you
I'm
got
sorry.
you got 4 other allies that you can swap with, but you bring in 3 other people
Okay.
with you. So
Okay.
so the souls element didn't feel so tough because you have 3
Okay.
other NPCs helping
Okay.
you out.
Hmm.
But you can
Okay.
also bring like 3 other actual players. So it's like a 4-player online thing. They can just
Okay.
go through and then bash the dungeon or not. But gameplay wise,
Yeah, give me a
when I'm focusing on FF16, I was thinking more like
War.
combo paths.
Oh, okay.
What's the maximum damage?
Uh,
My health. No, sorry, not my health. What's the maximum damage? What is enemy? I don't have to worry about enemy because some of the NPCs are pretty good. But when it comes to Stranger of Paradise, I was focusing more on strategy, uh, timing on deflection, and all that.
oh.
When do I counter?
Okay.
Yeah. Stranger of Paradise has the deflecting that I believe Wolong improved on that. Wolong did a deflect where
Fairly
it yeah, it's a parry. Yeah, it's a parry. But Wolong one is a deflect, meaning like you would react to the attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stranger of Paradise is you just block. Just block, and
Okay.
if you time it right, you won't get damage, and you can act immediately after that. So yeah, it's a parry, but you have to react depending on what you do after that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Stranger Paradise has that where you like have to like think faster than you play in FF16. That's how I would see it. Yeah.
Sounds like the gameplay wise, Stranger Paradise has a bit of age to 16. I don't know.
Yes. Actually, yes. I agree because they have classes, so they have different move sets compared
Oh yeah.
to
Okay.
Freedom
Okay.
Paradise is your classic FF, to be honest, because they have classes
Okay.
and all that, and all of them have unique animations, and you can slot in different
Okay.
abilities once you master the class. So everything is very
Okay.
versatile compared to FF16.
I wanna
Okay,
I
cool.
wanna I wanna say that I apologize for bashing Stranger of Paradise. It feels like a good game right now.
Yes, it
feels
is.
like a good
Get
game.
it, Harry.
I'm so
Hopefully,
sorry.
it comes to Game Pass.
Please come to Game Pass. I want to play. All right, let's move
I
on.
will.
Zerd.
I will play with you, Harry. I will play with you.
Yes,
if it
I
comes
would.
To Game Plus.
I actually really want to play co-op Souls like. Okay, Zerd. What's your thought? Since you play the most, I would assume already.
He just finished.
Finish the game as well.
Yeah.
Not
While we were
sure how
talking, he
long I-
finished.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
No, I won't spoil the game. It still stands true. If you wanted to play the game or you wanted to buy the game, you don't have to FOMO and buy the game on the first day. You can just wait for it. But if you really have a good TV, OLED TV, this game is beautiful.
Yeah.
Just use your max setting or whatever TV that you have. If you need to buy 75-inch TV just for this game, it's gonna be a good decision for me. Other than that, the play for those who never played this game, like Reese, for example, playing demo does not justify the combat style because I really think it's just about mashing the square button. But once you started to get into the
for the
game,
demo or for the okay, for the real game. Okay.
yeah, once you started to play the real game, you'll have quite a number of combos. Your hand will be busy. This is where I try to correlate
Your hand will be
with
busy.
me playing Diablo. Yeah, it may sound figuratively boring because you're just mashing a square button, but once you have a combo, I would say, not gonna spoil it, you're gonna be busy with dodging, with
Yes.
attacking, with
Yes.
melee, with long distance. And
Yes.
I'm not as good as Adris in, my best defense is my attack, so I don't care about that. I have a potion to do. And if you have played Final Fantasy 15, I'm still talking a combat style here. It's good to see that you're just controlling one character rather than you playing with another 4 boys in a leather suit. Sometimes it's a bit confusing for you to control one after another. This is a good take in that. But trust me, if you start playing into a different few hours in, it's like a wet dream for all the fantasy fans. Because remember, in Final Fantasy 10, you got to control, the summon. This game will make you control the summon.
Wow. What the summon?
Yeah, so it's quite impressive in that way. You may feel repetitive in playing. I've played quite a number of side quests. Trust me, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Gives you a lot.
I heard.
I can agree on that.
I heard the review as well.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
If you were,
confirm.
I purposely play the side quest because I just want to immerse. Because the game is beautiful, I just do not want to rush it. I try to play side quests is the same, but you will get good items out of it. So
Yeah, that's why I play also. You get money, you get good items,
correct.
but the quests are like fetch quests or
it's nothing. It's just the same.
do you know the first side quest is give 3 people their hot meals? I'm like, what? Okay.
Hey, guys. Those hot meals are not gonna get delivered themselves. You gotta do it.
Yeah,
It's like
boring.
it's like that meme where at the start of the game you find this person's cat and then at the end of the game you're fighting God. So it's gonna be this is exactly what it is.
Kind of describing a Twilight Princess right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. And FF7 remake has that exactly. Find cat.
Yeah, exactly.
In the end, you fight
Exactly.
Sephiroth, which is equivalent to a god at that point.
Good lah. In that case, right, it's still very JRPG lah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Extra point right there.
Yeah. Just to talk about that as well. So you're right. FF7 remake, the side quests are very filler kind of stuff,
Yeah.
They're very just to lengthen the gameplay kind of time, right? They just do all those filler kind of stuff where you need to pass this stuff, get this stuff, find this stuff, right? It feels that way lah. So I guess they're still having the same problem with 16. So someone from the side quest kind of person in charge need to talk to Tears of the Kingdom side quest kind of people so that they can start doing more.
No,
Yeah,
just talk to the Monolith Soft, man.
Monolith
the
Soft,
side quest was good.
The Xenoblade ones are pretty good.
Not Xenoblade.
King of
Not
the
Xenoblade 1. 1 is not good.
Xenoblade 3.
2 and 2 in a way. 2 and above.
I thought one was like crazy as well. They did like thousands of side quests, man. I don't know how they can do that, right? But yeah.
They even have a village building system in one.
Yeah,
What?
that was like crazy, right? Exactly. You build up a village kind of
Yeah,
stuff,
that was
right?
crazy. That's weird. But yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
So sorry, is there anything else?
It's okay. I have a little more to talk about this game. By anyway, this game is not perfect. Depending on where you are in your phase of life, you may not like Adri directly relate yourself with this game. But trust me, the expression lines, the VA, that lady, the way she suffer and
Which lady?
express herself. I'm not gonna tell. You just need to experience
Wait,
it
what
yourself.
lady? What?
Okay.
Huh? What?
One of the character, she really suffer and you can really feel it. So I love how each and every actor, actress, or VA, whatever
Okay.
you may
Oh,
want to
I
call
think
it.
I know which one you mean. I went through
Yeah,
that
of
already,
course, you
right?
know, you've been there. Yeah, it's the
Okay,
first. Okay,
okay.
and
Oh,
yeah,
is it the
I
one
know
I
which
know
one you're talking
too?
about.
moving directly from
You
there.
probably saw it too, Harry.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw it, Harry. You were there.
Okay.
You were there
Okay.
at the stream.
Okay. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Moving
Maybe
away
that-
from that. Yeah.
Go
The
ahead.
boss
Cringe.
fight, I think the boss fight is actually amazing. I thought I was in the last boss fight. You know, when you played the last game, the last boss in Final Fantasy game, everything looks very epic. You know, there's like transformation from here and there. The second boss, can I call it second boss? The second boss that I had to fight, I thought that was the last boss because the way they designed the way it's not that difficult, but the way they make it, you know, different from the other bosses, that one is an experience for you too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Is it the one that Adri just experienced?
It just no, it was yesterday. Yesterday midnight. I think I cannot
Is it?
remember.
Okay.
I didn't
one
find.
you played.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind. Don't spoil anything.
Yeah, never mind. But after this, you will experience another epic battle. So yeah, it's an amazing experience. Not a perfect game. I'm not really sure whether they're gonna win Game of the Year because some part of it, I feel like, oh my god, this storyline, you know,
Draggy.
not to say reggae is a bit boring, I would say. But playing the games make me think about Witcher a lot. You know, make me think
Oh
about
shit!
okay.
I need to play
lot.
that. I need to play that.
I know, yeah, I know Adri can relate. Makes me think about Witcher, the TV series a lot. Make me
Okay.
think about,
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, because most of them are British anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the
Okay. I guess.
like combat is amazing. I do not mind this kind of genre moving forward. It's a good one. I do understand the comment of that fella who says it lost most of the RPG elements because it's not an open world. You cannot interact. You cannot swim. You cannot, like do a Zelda thingy on this. But it's a good experience. You should play it if you can. Don't FOMO with the game. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on playing. I'm not gonna rush this game. So probably just gonna play with the Ifrit in there.
What about the performance? Are you guys having any issue with the performance? right now?
Oh yes.
Yes,
I mean,
there is.
every time there's a big boss fight when Ifrit appears, my PlayStation says, "Oh, your PS5 is overheating." I'm like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, my PS5 is.
I mean, what do you expect if it's
Do you,
fire?
do you get that warning, sir? Like
I did
suddenly.
not get, but my
Wow. Okay.
Yes,
the
fire literally
heat,
burning.
the heat, guys, the heat. It's
I can
hot.
sometimes hear the fan like pumping up every time
Overwork.
like I fight
Yo,
a big
it's
boss.
scary
Suddenly my
way.
fan like, oh, PS5 like, okay, here we go again. And then okay, fine, let's go through this epic moment right now.
Scary
I'm
way.
like, wow, this is
Yeah.
crazy, man. How the
Hey,
heck?
Just turn up the volume higher so that you won't hear the. Yeah.
I need to turn on every aircon in the house just to enjoy this game.
Maybe it was part of the experience, man. It's like
I
you
think
have to
so.
get this done
Yeah, I
quick
think it's worth
before
it.
the PS5 explodes. Before the
That's
PS5
true,
get it
that's
done
true.
quick, or else you lose everything, including the TV.
Maybe Joshua is not your son, but PS5.
The PS5 with my son.
Lord Jesus Christ. Don't speak of Joshua. I just reminded me of something. Oh man. All right, cool. That's pretty much our thought on the game. I definitely think that it is a FF game, so let's just enjoy it. Hopefully it comes to PC. I saw. I mean, that must be their
You're right.
next
Mhm.
priority to port it to the PC. So hopefully it runs well.
Hope you get a better laptop too, Harry.
Yay.
I mean that meme where how can the Switch still run without crashing? I'm applying that same logic to this laptop as well. This laptop has not failed me, so as long as it doesn't
Yes.
as long as it doesn't crash, I'll take it. 30 FPS it is, man. 30 FPS. So it's the same experience with you guys then. Okay. All right. Let's try to get this done in 30 minutes. Let's try to set ourselves a challenge. 20 question
Okay.
challenge. Adri, you.
I've got my game.
Host, you have the. Okay, you have the game in mind. Let's get this
Okay.
done. Let's start now. Remember to count the questions. Yeah. All right. So
Wait.
let's
Okay, let me get my note ready.
make sure you know everything
Okay.
about the game. All right, let's get started.
Do we have by the developers rate?
Yeah, sure. Is it a Western dev or a Japanese dev?
Is
right?
it a Western developer?
Are we starting off with that?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Let's go.
It is what Western developer?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So it's a
Okay.
Japanese developer. Oops. Japanese dev.
Are we sure it's Japanese?
Just a disclaimer, it's a well-known game. Just letting you guys.
I think we need to make
multi-platform
sure. Make sure this happens already. Well known game. um, um, what's our usual question right there? Oh yeah.
That was asking.
Zert, you have any
Where
questions?
multi-platform was it? That
Oh
yeah, if I
multi-platform.
can ask that.
Yeah, can go ahead. Is the game multi-platform?
Mm-hmm. Is it a multi-platform game?
yes.
Okay,
Great.
multi-platform.
I was going to ask about the sequel thingy.
Oh, okay. Is the game a franchise?
No.
Okay, so one-off game.
Okay.
One-off
One-off.
game.
It's not Final Fantasy.
Instead of you guys, I want you guys to not get it because you got my one last time.
Wait, what
Okay.
was yours already? Digimon, right? Okay.
Yeah, Digimon.
I was the one. I
was clutching it, but
I'm so stressed right now. Need to get it done. Okay. Do you play as a human in this game? Wait.
Okay.
You guys agree with this?
Sure. Just go ahead.
Okay. Do you get to play as a human in this game?
Yes.
Okay, you play as a human in this game. You play as a human. It's Japanese dev, multi-platform.
How do we know it's a Japanese dev? How do
It's
we
not
know?
Western?
It's not Western. Because just
Okay.
now, Zerk asked whether it's a Western dev. So, and Adri said no, right? So Japanese dev.
So Eastern is always going to be Japanese, right? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's either West or East.
Yeah.
We established that fact.
Any other developer that is not Japanese is usually indie or.
I mean, if you want to open like a big can of worms, right? You can actually like
Wait
there's
until
always like
Wukong.
East. Yeah,
I was just about to say Wukong.
Wait
because
until Wukong comes out or Phantom
Yeah.
Blade comes out. Then we have a problem there.
then we have like Korean devs. Then we have like
Yeah, exactly.
Chinese
Lies of P.
devs.
Lies of P when it comes out. Oh my god.
Lies of P was actually for a Korean dev. I'm color me surprised.
Yep.
I was really not expecting that. Okay. What else?
You're in your fifth question.
Yeah. I'll go with the what's it called, the setting. Is this game based on a modern?
Uh-huh.
Wait. I want to try to see if I can get like it's either yes or no. Is this game a fantasy based game?
Wow.
Which means that if it is, that means we have things that we can't usually do in our normal lives, right?
Okay.
So yeah, is this game a fantasy based game?
FF definitely is not fantasy. Because
I mean, this game is one off already,
Yes.
so this game is one off already, so might as well. So is it a fantasy based game?
Yes.
Okay, that's fantasy elements. Elements. I'm a bit scared to ask about the year. Do you want to ask about the year? I'm very scared. I'm actually
it was
very,
right.
yeah, because the year is always very shaky. Okay. Number 6, right?
Yes.
Number six. So it's fantasy based, yes, fantasy stuff.
Wait, I'll be right back. Putting my
Okay.
son. He's sleeping on me right now. Hold on.
Okay, no problem. What should we
It's Elden
ask?
Ring, right?
Has been,
Elden Ring. Oh yeah, she true also, huh? Yes,
What's that?
fantasy.
Sorry?
I want to ask about genre actually.
Yeah.
But then I know
True.
which one to ask.
When you ask genre, what will it be? Do you want what would help us narrow down
That's the
genre
thing.
for Elden
I
Ring?
don't know which one to roll out.
Is Souls like an Elden Ring? Is Souls like a genre?
Yeah, it is Souls like.
Souls like it's a genre. Yep.
I think we can ask. I mean, actually, Elden Ring hits everything also.
Because saying that it is not a sequel or
Yeah, it's a one-off.
we
right?
have ruled
So-
out a lot. We have ruled out a lot of Japanese games.
Someone he said is very famous also. So I believe it's
Yeah.
Elden Ring, very famous. Very famous. It sounds
Now, unless
like
he's
Elden
talking
Ring.
about like what Ring Fit, which is not multi-platform,
But oh yeah, it's true. Ring Fit has fantasy elements.
but it's not
Damn it.
multi-platform, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not
Oh
multiplayer.
no, it's here.
Okay. I think we can go with it. Zerk, go ahead.
Genre?
Yep, go ahead.
Is it a Souls-like game?
Yes.
Yo, we
Oh my
know
God.
already. We know already.
Adri, why?
Adri, why are you
How do-
making it so easy?
How do we narrow it down?
No, cannot. No, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Okay, let's humor Adri a bit more. How do we narrow it down a bit more?
Why am I games? No, this cannot be.
It's too easy, guys.
Do you use
Just tease him lah. Tease him a little bit. Adri, why?
I'm disappointed, Adri. My disappointment is immeasurable right now.
No, he purposely do it because he just want to play Final Fantasy.
maybe we can ask, is it an open world game?
Sorry?
Maybe we can ask if is it an open world game?
Open world game. True.
Yeah,
that could
that
help.
would-
That could help us. Okay, let's go. Adri, is this game open world?
Yes-ish. Yes.
I think right now we're just humoring him only.
Just end me, guys.
No, we're gonna drag, guys. We know the game already.
Can we ask whether this game was created by Hidetaka Miyazaki?
Wow.
we can specify the
Yes,
Def-
yes. As long as we don't say the name of the game. Go ahead.
Publisher?
Hey, wait. I thought that was the question you want.
so
No, I'm just teasing around. Can we just proceed with publisher? I think that will be easier, right?
yeah. Let's
Okay.
go.
Wait,
Okay.
what is Elden Ring published by?
Bandai Namco?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but then
Okay.
Harry, why do you do that? Is the game published by Bandai Namco Entertainment?
No.
Oh, that was a curveball. Nice one.
Okay.
That was a
Okay,
that was a
it's
curve one.
it's a Souls game. It's a Souls game, but not Bandai Namco. So definitely not soft.
Yeah. Not Western.
Not Western. So it's definitely not. Was the Elden Ring Dark Souls developers? Was the name Software? Software is it?
From software. From software.
Software, yeah.
I mean,
So definitely not from Software lah. Right. What else?
wait. Can we immediately remove from software?
Cannot because Bloodborne was released by
Oh,
From Software also,
Published
right?
But not-
Yeah,
but-
that's
but
why.
not-
But Bloodborne is Sony right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bloodborne cannot. Bloodborne cannot. Bloodborne cannot.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Warlong
Okay,
is
makes sense.
Warlong is Bandai Namco.
Koei Tecmo.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, Warlong. Wolong.
Is it really?
Wolong got fantasy element, but my only issue, right, it's a one-off game, Japanese dev, multi-platform. It's multi-platform though. Let me, damn it, I want to double check or not.
We can ask whether
I'm back in the game, guys.
we can ask whether it's Koei Tecmo.
Yeah, I think we can ask.
KT? Yeah.
Is
Go
the
ahead.
game published by Koei Tecmo?
Publisher.
No.
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 I think right, this guy purposely last minute just change game.
Can you really do it?
No.
We don't.
I
We
didn't
won't know.
change.
We won't know
I
because
did not change.
Okay, Bloodborne is an open world, right? It's not open world, definitely. So that
Bloodborne
goes out
is
the
not open world. Yeah.
open world. Okay.
It is. The answer is open world, is it?
Yeah, he
it's
said open world.
He said open world.
Yep. So
That was
okay, now what?
interesting.
It's a multi-platform that's not open. That's open world. Wait,
Sekiro cannot be because there's Sekiro 1, Sekiro 2, right?
yes, Sekiro 1, Sekiro 2, correct?
There's no way it is Dark Soul. There's no way it's Elden Ring.
Wait. Is that
It cannot be
is
Neo as
Sekiro-
well.
Is it Sekiro 1 and Sekiro 2? Is there a 2 already?
I have no idea.
There was no
I thought we
2.
have
Not
Sekiro
yet.
2.
Not yet. Not
Shadow
yet. Not
Die-
yet.
Shadow Die
No.
Twice is not the second iteration, is it?
Sekiro's not yet, right? But Sekiro is it multi-platform? Sekiro is it in
It
just
is.
Sony,
It
right?
is. It is in my Xbox and also in my PS.
Wow,
Who-
dude.
Who was the developer?
I never played that.
Who was the publisher for Sekiro?
Oh my god, I have no idea. But it is a Japanese game, right?
Yeah, I think it's open world, right?
I don't
Is
know.
it-
Hold on. Is it?
Is it open world?
I remember Burhan streamed this game. Not sure whether it is
I
from
don't-
software as well.
I don't think so. It's open world because Elden Ring was
Only
the one
open
of
world Souls
yeah
like,
the
right?
leap that the leap that
So the clue that we have is Soul game and open world, is it?
open world. So yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Those two points are critical.
Adri, are those two still
Okay.
accurate?
Which one?
The
Souls and
information that
open
is
world.
Souls like open world, is it still accurate, or is there like a caveat, like sort of like a hang in between or something like that, or is it really?
Yeah,
really-
it's a hang in between.
Oh,
which one? Souls like open world? Which one?
open game?
Open world.
Open world.
Open world ish. That's why I
yeah.
say yes ish.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
That goes back to definition. That's gonna be difficult because Adri definition of open world might be different against what we feel.
Or the
No,
open
this is
world
what I
not...
see in the gameplay videos.
see the gameplay
what's that?
videos. Okay, Adri. I was wondering, like, what does it mean by open world? It could be
Yeah.
there's two type open world, right? One is sort of like Elden Ring open world where there's no loading screen or anything, you just go anywhere you want.
Right.
Or there's a second one which is sort of like a Xenoblade style, it's an open area. It's the place is big lah. But you just
Okay,
go
you know
in,
what? I think if you really want to rule out Sekiro, Bloodborne, whatever, ask whether it is from software or not. Because all these games are from software.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Makes
Souls like
sense.
right, Souls like so from something.
Yeah, all of these games like
Good,
mostly.
Yeah,
Good
number
point.
10 anyway, right? Adri,
Yeah,
is the game made
Okay,
by From
Adri, is
Software?
a game from software. from software.
Develop from
Is
software.
the game from Software?
From Software. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay. So Bloodborne,
Okay. Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring is out of the picture.
I don't know. I played
Mm.
Bloodborne. And I don't feel that it's open world at all. It's very.
But it is not Elden Ring anymore because
wait,
yeah.
what
definitely.
he said? He said, is it from Software? He said yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from Software. So it's from Software. Okay, all right, put it down. So you guys are ruling out what game again? Are we ruling out?
Ruling out, is it? I
Bloodborne,
think we already ruled out Elden Ring, right?
Elden Ring, yes, out of the because it's not published by.
I have
by-
not ruled out.
then
I have not personally ruled out Bloodborne because
Sekiro.
I'm not sure whether we can rule out Bloodborne.
But the problem is
I-
that Bloodborne is not multi-platform. Bloodborne is released on Sony only. True.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't think that Bloodborne we can consider it as an open world because it's not. It's very it's
Okay,
Dark Souls,
makes sense.
like
You
it's
mentioned
dark,
it's open world-ish, right?
open world-ish.
Okay, so
So
let's-
Just now we were asking about Bandai Namco, right? It is
Yeah.
not Bandai Namco,
it's
isn't it?
not it's not published by Bandai Namco. It's not published
Yeah.
by Koei Technology.
but-
Okay, Bandai Namco will roll out Dark Souls, Elden Ring, did it? Armored Core, is it? Armored Core is not
Oh,
Souls
yeah,
like
yeah.
game.
But the problem is that Armored
It
Core
is
is Armored Core is not a one-off game. Our
Yeah,
game here is a
No,
one-off
no,
game.
I'm just saying for the From Software
Yeah.
that I know
Okay.
of.
What
Unless
else?
you
He
know.
says some popular game. Someone is from Software. What else? Demon Souls. Wait. Demon
Demon
Souls
Souls.
is Demon Souls from Software?
Demon Soul.
Is Demon Souls because Demon Souls is there's no 1-2, right?
I
Demon Souls
don't
is only one.
think so. I don't think it is from Software.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm not searching anything, so this is going.
Yeah, me too. My knowledge is limited. But okay, back to the question I asked
never
just now.
played
Sekiro.
I never,
Yeah, Sekiro is only one iteration, is it?
if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, only one.
There's
Is it
maybe
an
the
open world?
sequel, but then
I don't know. I never played the game, so that's the thing. I never played the game.
I didn't see Adri play Sekiro before. Maybe I can remember what he.
Are you gonna ask the question that have you played this game before?
Yes, have you streamed this game before?
Oh, actually, that's the question.
Mm.
That's the question. I think we can now. I think we can. Number
Really?
11, right?
But I cannot.
Should we?
I'm not sure whether he has streamed this game before. I don't think so because I have seen most of his stream. I don't think so.
Sorry, guys.
Reese.
Just want to confirm. So Demon Soul is from Software, is it?
I don't think so. I have no idea. I don't think so.
The
I
remake
know
was
from
done
Software
by
Dark Souls.
the remake was done by Blue Point.
Okay,
What is the point? I have no idea.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls. From Software.
The what?
Dark Souls are from Dark Souls.
From Software.
That's all from Bandai. From Software. I'm sorry.
From Software,
Yeah,
sorry,
Bandai.
yeah.
From Software. Yeah.
we keep getting,
I
getting
always-
confused by publisher and developers.
Yeah,
Can we just rule
Yeah,
out? Can we just ask him to rule out Bloodborne?
Yeah, we
No,
can't-
not
we-
Bloodborne. What do you call that? Sekiro.
Sekiro. Let's try to How do you rule that out?
Sekiro is Activision. Am I correct?
No.
Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I think it's Activision.
not,
Sekiro
is
is Activision, correct? I think it's
We're talking
Activision.
about
I'm sure, yeah.
developers, right?
Is it? I don't know how to ask.
Wait, hold on.
Is it published by
Publisher, yeah.
Is it published by Activision?
Yeah, is it published as Activision? Adri?
That's your question.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my
Yes.
Okay.
ultimate question.
Your ultimate question.
Wow, so serious.
Yeah.
It is. That's a yes.
What's that? What's that? Sorry,
So
what?
it's-
Huh?
It is.
It is.
It is what? It is.
Yeah.
It is
Published by Activision.
published.
Okay,
So-
from Software Activision. What other games Activision and from
I think
Software?
that's the only one. I think that's the only one. That's the only one. Sekiro.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's-
How about the older games? I don't know about the older games from Activision. Wait, let me think.
Let's okay. So we talk about it's Sekiro, right? Okay, I want to ask a question. I think this will narrow it down.
Sekiro.
This will narrow it down really hard. Let's ask whether this game is set in
Japanese.
In Japanese. What's the like? Is this game based on a Japanese setting? Yes or no? Right. If it is, then it's Sekiro already, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because how many games
I
are like
think
that?
so.
All right, Adri, is this game based on a Japanese setting? Yes.
I want to say
What do you mean? What you want to say? Yes or no?
yes. It is.
Yay!
I want to
Then
say.
I want to
Sekiro.
What
Let's go
the
with Sekiro. I think it's Sekiro. It's strong enough.
Yeah.
Question number what? Wait,
Question number 12 already. We're just done question 13 right now.
Activision and
Sekiro is
Japanese.
multi-platform, right? Multi-platform, right? We can confirm that.
It is. Sekiro
Okay,
is multi-platform. Yeah, I have it in my Xbox and
Yeah,
I think-
I'm pretty sure it's Sekiro as well.
Sekiro died twice. What's the game name? I forgot.
Shadow
Sekiro
twice. Shadow died twice.
died twice.
that twice.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I
Wait,
think
Oh,
this
so
this game
Sekiro is
actually
not
let's-
two
let's-
games. Okay.
this game actually won Game of the Year.
Really?
did
I
did oh what? When was that?
I have no idea.
it's.
No, I'm
I don't
I'm
think
sure.
so. Right?
I'm sure. I am.
You are sure?
It came
Sure.
during the God of War time, right?
No. It's
God of War
before that. Before
2018.
that. It was before that.
I can remember. I cannot remember.
I was.
Yeah, I never played it
remember,
before.
There's so many facts I want to correct you guys right now, but okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. My
Okay,
knowledge
never mind.
is
CC, you want to correct us, right? So let's narrow down a bit more. So it's just Sekiro. So we humor him. a bit
Okay,
longer.
I know Sekiro has Game of the Year, which is in my PS.
Or Game of the Year edition, right? You're talking about Game of the Year edition, right?
Yeah, are we really gonna push for Sekiro right now?
Yeah, let's try and narrow it down. Make sure that it is Sekiro. How do we narrow
Japanese Game
down
of the Year.
more?
What else do we have?
Because Adri may have
Can you
played some-
confirm?
Mhm.
Wait, Harry.
Uh-huh.
Are you confirmed that this game has won the Game of the Year award 2019? If yes, then
I
maybe
don't
we can
think
ask that
so.
question.
I'm quite sure. I'm quite
God of
sure.
War is 2000.
No,
18, is it?
No. It was
I
at
can't
least
even remember.
it was at least a year or two before God of War.
Okay,
Maybe
Oh,
this game was
The Game Awards. I'm talking
Oh.
about the Game Awards, right?
yeah. So 2017 is Breath of
Zelda?
the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
2018, I'm not sure, but I think it's God of War. And then 2019, I'm not sure. 2020 is I'm not sure as well.
Yeah, 2018 is for sure God of War.
God of War, yeah. 2018 is God of War. That's why I said
Finish, man. 2019,
Maybe it was
huh?
2019 then. Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
Do you
2019
want
was-
to see that?
Mm.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my god, I cannot think right now.
Okay, wait. Okay, how do we narrow it down from the gameplay kind of perspective? What is special enough that can we narrow it down? So
I'm
we
sure.
can confirm that.
I'm sure.
It's a
I'm
Japanese.
sure.
Yeah, so Sekiro is a Japanese. So
It's
that,
Japanese Activision from software.
I think
Souls-like
it's-
game.
I think it's-
I'm
I think-
sure. I'm
I'm
guys, I'm
flailing my
pretty sure.
body if you could see me.
Okay. I know what. I know. Okay, we Harry is sure that it won a Game of the Year award,
I'm
right? But
pretty
just
sure.
cannot confirm what year is it, right? Then let's just ask: Has this game won the Game of the Year award?
Yeah. Audrey, has this game won Game of the Year?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. One Game of the
Specifically,
Year?
specifically, let's be more
Game Award.
specific. The Game Awards. Jeff Keighley,
Yes.
the hype man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a game of
it is
Sekiro. It has to be
Okay,
Sekiro.
let's,
Because-
let's,
Okay.
There's only
Is
so
this
many games.
Sekiro?
yeah.
No, you have to humor him a little bit longer. He wants to play FF16.
Have you mentioned the game?
Turn on
hold on.
PS5, guys, quick.
Have you mentioned
End
the game?
me.
Adri, I wanna ask.
He's begging.
Adri, I really wanna ask this question. Honestly, have you streamed this game before?
Oh, you want to ask that?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. No, I have not streamed
Yes,
this game
I
before.
know it is Sekiro. You never played Sekiro
Adri
before. I'm
has
sure of it.
Let's stream it. Hey, why you haven't streamed it before?
No, because I did ask him before. When he played Wulong.
The meta.
this kind of game, I
Alright,
should be
let's-
streaming it.
Okay,
okay, guys.
let's
Should we
just
should we should we end his misery or should we just keep dragging the
Let's
shit?
do the honor
Yeah.
because I think he was the one who thought about this game first. Zerg,
Yeah, go ahead.
go
Go
for
ahead.
it.
Go.
Is this game? Sorry,
No, the
Adri.
game is not. Ha 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 ha. You guys
Wait, let me
lost.
Google if
You
there's a
guys
game
lost.
called ha 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 ha.
Okay, let me end you. Is this game Sekiro Shadow Die Twice? Yes or no?
Yes, it is. You guys got it. Oh, why?
What's up with Adri's question? Always easier to guess one,
Yeah, wow.
You know, I really thought it's Elden Ring. Just
Yeah, we actually thought it's Elden Ring at first.
I was. So are we saying that before Elden Ring, someone else had made the game that's open world? I don't know. I was a bit
I
surprised.
have no
to know
idea
that.
this game
I didn't
won Game of the Year.
It
No,
won
I
Game of the Year
remember. I
2019.
remember.
Yeah, I was busy
I
with
rem-
COVID, I think. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
it was before COVID. Yeah, COVID was about to hit Malaysia.
Yeah,
I
2020,
oh wait, I know,
right? Yeah.
I know, guys. I know why I remember
Maybe
already. It was the same year that
Flash
it
running.
was the same year that Death Stranding is in the nomination, and people were
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
were
that's true.
Oh, okay.
having a controversy.
Oh,
where
yeah,
is Death
yeah,
Stranding
yeah.
gonna win? So at the end, I remember it's some underdog game that won, and suddenly it just recalled to me, it's
Underdog.
Sekiro.
That's true.
I seriously didn't expect this game as an open world game. To be honest, even I thought it was like very.
It's open world.
It is
doesn't-
open. Yeah, it's not like Zelda open world.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
but Elden Ring is one step ahead.
They have a
lah.
linear progression in the open world, but
Yeah,
there's not. It's kind of open. Like you can go there or there. You can
Yeah,
like swing there.
correct.
I mean, the
Like-
area is
like
big, lah.
your-
The area was big.
The
lah,
area is
for
big.
sure.
Yeah, it's big enough
Okay.
that I would consider it open lah.
Okay. Good job,
Compared
guys.
to FF16.
All
Yay,
right.
we made it.
Yeah,
Good.
More
damn
than
it,
30
guys!
minutes.
Another one. Oh my god.
Actually, right. Actually,
Alright.
you don't have to what. We actually supposed to do what you did.
Yeah,
You don't have to feel bad. We're
I
supposed to
don't
be
like-
like you.
I went like nostalgia with Digimon. Now I went to almost well known. When
think-
Zerg says it's Souls like, I'm like, crap. Did they figure it out?
I know we're almost there. We were almost there first. We were almost there already. It was either Elden Ring, then we just really narrowed down more to a Japanese team, and then it was like the publisher or something like that. So okay, I good job, guys. All right, so
Yeah,
I'll
good
end
job.
I'll end the podcast right here. So thank you so much for everyone for being here. Thank
They
you.
ended me.
Reese. They ended
Everyone ended me.
because we
Right.
know you want
I
to play
died
FF16.
twice.
Because we know you want to play FF16.
Adri died twice. Yeah, that's true. Adri died twice.
Okay, so I want to thank.
Is there a Phoenix down in Final Fantasy 16? Last question.
You're the actual
what?
Phoenix, dude.
So,
But there's
but you
no Phoenix
die.
down.
You do die.
God,
It's the Phoenix on.
There's
No,
no Phoenix down? Wow.
actually, when you die, right, there's a game over screen. There's a phoenix feather in the middle of it. So if you press
Oh,
retry,
you do?
it like
It like
Oh,
oh
we lost him to a Phoenix.
ah.
Phoenix revived him.
Oh, sorry. I just
I
want
don't
to.
know.
I just want
I
to
haven't died. I haven't died yet in Final Fantasy.
Adri died. Adri
Hopefully.
died. Adri died today. Sorry, Adri died in a game today. I do have. I do want to complain one thing. Right, the bosses, if I'm not wrong, in FF16, right. Once you reach a certain stage and you die, you don't start from the beginning. You
Yeah.
start from what? You have a sort of
Yeah.
save thing, right? Okay, lah.
Yeah.
That was a. I don't know whether to say it's a good thing or not good, lah. I don't know what to say it's a good thing or not good thing, lah. But that was
it's a damn good thing.
Is it?
It's a
Okay
good
lah.
thing for me.
Saves my time.
It is a good thing.
Okay lah. Okay lah. You say it's a good thing, then a good thing, lah. Okay lah.
It is a good thing.
Okay, I want
It's
to
a-
thank.
It's a game for the the mainstream lah. We need to accept the fact lah. So
Yeah.
they're trying to make it as mainstream as possible, so everyone can just pick up the game and play. So I think that's
Yeah.
very
True.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
the
true.
time when I fought Sephiroth in the last part of FF7, and then I die, and then I had to start over from the very very beginning.
well.
Good times, good times, good times, good times.
FF always been streamlined lah. I mean, unlike I think the only time where FF is difficult is FF1 good. I don't know.
I haven't played FF1.
Yeah.
5 is
So
difficult
sorry.
as well initially.
Was it? I think it was okay lah. But yeah,
We
one
died
is
multiple times in 5.
one is like tough man.
I mean, one was the time when you had to get good on the game.
Yeah, really. Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna do the
FF
outro already. I want to thank everyone, Adri for being here. I want to thank Reese. I
For
wanna thank
losing
Sir
again.
For dying twice.
I have a
for taking
suggestion for
twice.
next week topic. If
Okay, cool. What do you want?
Okay, right after this.
maybe we can talk about contender of game of the year.
So fast?
Oh.
Not yet, man.
Wow.
We're not yet. We're not there
Yeah.
yet.
Is there yet?
We're not
It's
there
Half
yet.
the year already. Half the
Stuff
year
you haven't
already.
come out, man.
Public-
Stuff you haven't come out.
Well, usually by October, the list, because they don't take November and December game, right? For most of the time, November December game will get kicked out from the list, right?
Not there yet. So everybody wants to choose not out yet. Pikmin 4 haven't out yet.
Oh, okay.
So what's the
Sure,
problem, dude? We gotta be fair too.
sure. Usually, I'll be like,
Pikmin 4 is a strong contender.
less done.
No.
just
I
done.
was
That's done.
I was thinking just dance. Everybody want to switch. Who knows? Could
Oh
have,
yeah, you never know.
could have, but there could
Best family game.
best family game. No, I'm talking about the game of the year.
Okay.
All right, I want to thank everyone for being here, and then we will see you guys next week. Please support us. Like, comment, subscribe, all those stuff. Listen to our podcast. I'll try to get this up as soon as I can tomorrow, Sunday, stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks so much, and thanks everyone for being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Right.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
All right.